So there are three main things that you should be looking for if you're a financial advisor interested in partnering with a CPA before you agree to work with them. And that's really important to kind of highlight that right there, because a lot of advisors or insurance agents almost have this mindset that like any CPA that would be willing to work with them would be a good CPA. And that's really not true. In fact, most of the enrolled agents, CPAs, just overall accountants, they're not going to be the type of professionals that you want to be working with. This is one of the main reasons why a lot of advisors express frustration or skepticism that like advisors and accountants can come together and create synergy with one another. The problem is, even from the beginning, they're not looking for the right attributes in that type of potential partner. So what are these three? Well, let me just minimize my video here and jump right into this. All right, so the first aspect or characteristic of a good fit CPA, meaning that you want to be approaching, really comes down to the type of clients that CPA has. The type of clients they work with should represent the type of clients you can bring value to, right? That might be obvious, but we really want to find out very early on in the discussion with a potential CPA, what kind of clients are you working with? Now, for me, the type of clients that I would like a CPA to be working with is small and medium-sized business owners. I love working with entrepreneurs. I'm an entrepreneur myself, so I know I can bring value. There's a lot of complexity. This is a good fit CPA for me. Now, for you, that might vary. But when I say they should have that type of demographic of the client, what does that look like? No CPA is going to have 100% of the clients that are like a perfect fit for you. But I'd say at least a third of the clients. So if I'm sitting down with a new CPA, I'm going to ask them a little bit about their client mix. What does that look like? And ultimately, what I'm looking for to pass my first essentially test or qualification in me moving forward in the relationship is that they have at least a third of their clients that are small to medium-sized business owners. All right. So the right type of clients, and that could vary again, depending on the type of clients you enjoy working with. If you really like the baby boomers and you just want to focus on retirement planning for baby boomers, you want to make sure the majority of your CPA's clients are made up of baby boomers that are focused on retirement planning. I actually had an advisor that we trained. He didn't qualify the CPA at the beginning by doing this, and he found out that about 60% of the CPA's clients were small business owners and making good money, like good net worth. And you might think that's like a good problem to have, but he actually didn't like working with that CPA because too many of the clients that he was introducing or being introduced to weren't his kind of bread and butter retirement planning baby boomers. So really important to find out what type of clients they have. The second one is, what's their relationship with those clients? So let's say they pass the first test. For me, well, 40% of my clients are business owners. Great. Now, tell me a little bit about the type of relationship that you have with your clients. And ultimately, what I'm looking for is to understand, are they kind of a glorified H&R Block where they're like a tax return factory, meaning they have very little depth to the relationship, right? There's very little interaction going on outside of tax season. Or are they the type of professional where they have really positioned themselves as the trusted go-to person for their clients? That's what I want. I'm looking for a CPA that has the majority of their clients that are small business owners, small and medium-sized business owners, and those small and medium-sized business owners all trust, respect, listen to that CPA. In other words, they are the go-to professional for their clients. Now, never going to be, again, 100% of their clients. Some of their clients are going to be mavericks. They're going to be promiscuous. They're going to go out and do things and tell the CPA a month later, hey, by the way, I liquidated my 401k. That should drive the CPA bonkers. They should say, these types of clients that just go out and make these decisions that have pretty dramatic tax ramifications and don't consult with me first, they rile me up. So yes, most of my clients, I work hard to be the go-to professional. Okay. Type of clients, relationship with the clients. And then the third one that I'm looking for is, what's the mindset that this CPA has when it comes to change? And this one's a little bit more difficult to tease out, and it has to be done within the context of a conversation. But what I'm really trying to understand is, do they get that we are in the middle of dramatic industry change? Like, or are they fighting me on that idea? Like, do they think that they can still just be a compliance-based historic tax return shop and that their clients are happy and their valuation's good and life is good? Because if that's their perspective, I don't want to spend my time arguing with that individual. They're wrong. Like, there are so many thought leaders in the accounting space that are acknowledging, yes, our industry is in the middle of massive transitions. You need to let go of the compliance-based work, or at least recognize that that's not the only thing you can do. You have to get into the proactive and the holistic planning. You have to deliver business advisory services. You have to work within more of a collaborative team-based approach. If they get that, but they just don't know how to do it, now we're talking like ding, ding, ding. All three, perfect. But if they're sitting there going, nah, that's not true. That doesn't apply to me. Maybe that's how it is somewhere else in the country, or maybe that's how it is with somebody else's clients, but that's not how it is for me. I say, okay, stay lucky, next. Now, 5 years ago, I would have invested probably 2 or 3 meetings trying to convince that CPA. I'd show them data. I'd show them reports from the AICPA or the Horizons 2020. And, I'd show them this material, say, look, this is what's going on. You got to pull your head out of the sand, ostrich. But not anymore. There's too many CPAs now that understand that this change is happening. They just don't know what to do about it. That is my perfect partner. That's who I want to work with. So I'm looking for 2, maybe 3 CPAs that have the right type of clients, have the right relationship with their clients, and then they understand change is happening. They're just not sure what to do about it. And that type of relationship, I can lead them, and the two of us can create tremendous synergy together to ultimately provide way more proactive and holistic value to the clients. Clients are willing to pay for value. So if we can create a unique, valuable experience, not only can we improve our work-life balance by reducing the number of clients and increasing the overall revenue, but it's more enjoyable as well. So if you found this video helpful, then I've done my job. There is another video I recorded, which if you haven't seen yet, it's all about how to get consistent introductions from CPAs by asking 3 important questions to clients. So I'll be sure to include that video right there or there. In the meantime, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and good luck finding that perfect CPA partner. That's it for this video.